Hi everybody! Happy First Day Friday!
Happy First Day Friday!
So we're back from A&E.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of things to talk about. I think it's going to be broken up into 3 separate videos.
Yay.
This is going to be the one covering what happened on Thursday and on Friday.
So I got my glasses on because we were on a vacation.
Yes, indeed.
It was so sunny and bright, and the weather was so beautiful.
Yeah, about that. So anyway, on our way to A&E on Thursday, we hit a bit of a snag. We didn't make it until after registration closed at 10 p.m., having left around 9 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
We left a bit late. It was supposed to be like a 7.5-hour trip, excluding stops, so I was anticipating something closer to like 8.5 hours, closer to 9. And that still would have put us in plenty of time to do check-in, sit around the hotel room,
Explore.
Yeah, and what happened was on the way there, like, hey, let's stop by and get breakfast. I have a whole bunch of Dunkin' points saved up, or Dunkin' gift card money. So we went there, and upon pulling out, the car stopped moving properly. So I panicked, found a place to pull over, and as I pulled over, I tried pulling into a parking space of the business that I had randomly chosen.
Yeah.
And the car just wouldn't really move at all.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I panicked, called a repair shop, which turned out to be right across from where we had parked in the next parking lot. They didn't do that kind of repair. So I looked up again, and I was like, oh, this other place does it. And it turned out, without even really paying attention, that I had pulled into the parking lot of the business that could fix our car. So we broke down right in a place that could fix it. And it turned out the screws had all fallen out of my the driver's side caliper, driver's side rear caliper. They said all the bolts had fallen out. So they went through, put some new ones in, and we were good to go. But that whole process took about 3.5 hours. So it was a lot of sitting around, waiting, getting word, waiting.
Glad I brought my manga to read.
Yeah.
I was able to basically read a chapter in each one of the books I brought. Was able to kind of get a little bit of a nap in.
Yeah. But yeah, we got on our way at least. We ended up getting there really late. Didn't get to see Lycos before.
Yeah, we
wanted to see them.
We managed to get there just too late to get to registration. It was like 10 minutes before registration closed when we made it to the door. Apparently, all the standard parking was full. There was only valet parking.
Yeah, that was not too nice, but it was a little extra. But at least, I was so tired. I was like, forget it. Just go ahead. We'll do valet parking. I wasn't going to drive around.
Yeah, we didn't really
city.
have an option.
Yeah. So, but it ended up working out. So we get everything unpacked and get ready in the room, and we start exploring anyway.
Thankfully, we were able to register for our room on the way.
Yes. It was able to do check-in.
Yeah, check-in. That's it.
And at least for the first night, we did the digital room key, so we didn't even have to go down to the front desk. We just went right up to the room. Got to put everything at the porter, or whatever they're called these days, and they brought everything up to the room, and that was really nice.
Indeed.
And we just chilled for the rest of the night. Walked around the convention center.
We explored. We figured out where things were. So we missed out on doing the photo room on Thursday, as well as attending Lycos' DJ set at 9. But we managed to get there and got to take a bunch of pictures at least and explore around. But the big part is Friday. If I can manage to get... There we go. Okay. So, we missed opening ceremonies, but that wasn't exactly a priority. Sadly, you missed the guest of honor meet and greet there. Did manage to catch some of Cartoon Train Safety with Zach Wolf. Though largely because the Hancock and Lewis rooms were switched.
Yeah, there was a lot of schedule changes.
And apparently, Zach was not aware he was supposed to switch, so their panel still happened as scheduled in the Hancock room. However, all further con panels that were supposed to happen in Hancock were swapped to Lewis and vice versa. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention, when we did the registration, it was pretty darn quick. The line organization was really well done.
Yep.
And they managed to get us through to sponsor.
Oh, I didn't bring my tags with me.
There we go. I'll try to post pictures of things on the Twitter as well.
Then when we went in for registration on Friday, we basically just went right up and got the registration immediately. Mm-hmm. Since we were sponsors, they just said, "Oh yeah, just go right in," and we went right in, right to the front of the line. Like there was nobody, there was no line.
It was fairly surprising how few it seemed there were. At least maybe they were all on Thursday that the sponsors showed up. I don't know.
Very well could be, but we didn't have to wait. We just went and got our stuff and left.
In any case, there definitely seemed to be a lot more of the regular attendee badge holders, as we found out later for other things. But in any case, moving on. So the room switching was rather confusing. It lasted the entire convention where nobody was quite sure which room things were in as far as these two rooms go. They were on the opposite sides of the convention center, or the hotel, rather. That didn't help.
Yeah, that was a little confusing.
I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like across the hall from each other or something like that, but no. Entirely separate floors and sides of the building. There
were a few different areas you can go to. There were a bunch of rooms on the lobby level. Mm-hmm. Then there was an upstairs and a downstairs, but there was a left upstairs and a left downstairs and a right upstairs and a right downstairs.
Indeed.
So, I think I added in one, but you get that.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. All right, so there you go. Yo, that's right. But they were all kind of. I mean, it's fine. Overall, there was plenty of space. It was just kind of awkward having to walk through the lobby of the hotel every time you needed to go anywhere.
But there were always furries there, so it wasn't like, it's like, oh man, a bunch of normies having to cross through all the normies. Nope, there's always furries everywhere.
Yeah, like too many. I remember one point we were walking behind the counters where we weren't supposed to be.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, there were so many of us, and it was really hard to see it. I was like, whatever, I'm here now, and I'm walking behind the check-in desk.
The only time I think I did that, there was no employees around, so it wasn't like I was, like, getting behind an employee while they were trying to do their business.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. It was kind of funny.
So anyhow, after all that, I did get to attend Furry Blockbusters, hosted by Cirrus, where I got to see Junior participate in the game. But sadly, he did not manage to win the game, though he did make it to the final round. I did have a peek at making digitigrade legs and how you learn to stop worrying and find the process. Again, awesome title. I love it. Didn't really stick around for too much of that, but I did see they actually had an example of some foam legs that they had held up as an example, so that was kind of neat. I did get to go to Game Show Grab Bag, and I took pictures and have a list of all the game shows that Cirrus did, which I was... Oh, shoot, I forgot to bring in my tablet. I was going to show off the games. I guess I could do that in a separate thing. Or maybe I'll just throw it in the start of the next video. So anyway, there was Match Game, Cash Cab, Red Light Challenge, Jeopardy, which the category was Train of Thought, given that the theme was trains.
Trains.
Super Password. The only one on the list that I was unfamiliar with entirely, the Answer Trap, which apparently is a British game show. Pass the Buck, which is the American version of the game show that Junior would later do. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Chain Reaction. And MTV's Remote Control. Other than Answer Trap, that's the only one that I had never seen. As I did not really grow up watching a whole lot of MTV.
Oh, you never saw Remote Control?
No, I know Chris Hardwick posted it, right?
No, that was Colin Quinn.
Oh, it's Colin Quinn.
Yeah.
Why did I think that was with Chris Hardwick?
No, Chris Hardwick was singled out.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah, that's all I knew is that he was on an MTV game show. I got him mixed up. So anyway, I'll go over that in one of the later videos. Maybe I'll put it on Sunday's video just by sheer virtue of not as much happened on Sunday. So anyway, I sadly did not get a chance to check out I Want My FMTV Furries and Music videos. So if anybody has footage of that or knows anything about what happened there, I'd be grateful to know. I also sadly did not get to attend or participate in the fursuit games. I did, however, get to attend a hyena meet and greet, which was I was very excited for that as it was attended by Clavius, our good friend.
Yay, Clavius is the best.
I took lots of pictures, and I ended up getting to fill out a survey for the host of that, as well as make this cool new badge. Ah, dang it, badges. Darn it.
You're almost there.
I had it a second ago. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. There you go. Look how cool that is.
There you go.
So basically, the host of the panel had 3 different drawings they had done of different hyena styles, and they let us pick which one we wanted. We colored them in, and they laminated them and made them into a badge, and I got to keep it. So yeah.
Awesome.
Sadly, well, fortunately for them, they found out that they didn't need to evacuate the room right away, so they had a little extra time to get things done. But sadly, it was because the next panel, the one that I was also there for, was canceled. I believe the host of the panel was just unable to attend or something. They couldn't make it. So anyway, that was going to be the Learning D&D. Our Ticket to Adventure with Learning D&D. So yeah, that was unfortunately canceled.
Yeah, I wanted to attend that one too.
I had brought my gaming mat from Furry Mystery Box along with my Dungeons and Dragon dice that I had in the container that I got from Furry Mystery Box. So I was all set to get this get this on then, and oh no, it's been canceled. So anyway, I didn't end up making it to the Thomas and Friends with Randy and Ringtail, or how to approach fursuit making by a beginner. So those sounded cool, but yeah, I ended up just I think I ended up just hanging out after the hyena panel. So anyhow, I did get to check out the memorial for those we've lost, which was actually updated as the con went on. So I'm glad I got to peek it in there later. As a good friend of Lionel's, Rapid T Rabbit was one of the past furries that was being honored there. And I had not gotten to meet Rapid T, but he would have loved the theme of trains. I'm certain of it. I did attend the pool toy party.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I got to chat with Gail Frostbane while I was there, so that was really nice. Anything else you wanted to say about the pool toy party?
No. Well, I really wanted to play with the castle. It was like a
inflatable castle
or inflatable castle. And I was walking around in it because nobody else wanted to go in it. It's very small.
I swear last year they had it filled with those little plastic balls.
That's what's supposed to go in there. But they didn't have anything in it, so I just walked around in it, and then I left, and then I found out that they hadn't finished inflating it yet.
Oh.
So they went through, some guy spending a couple more minutes to inflate the whole thing properly. He's like, wow, it looks so much nicer. But by that point, everybody wanted to be in it.
I didn't even get a chance to get it this time.
But I did get to play with the serpent at least.
Oh, snap.
And then I played some ball with some of the other furries.
Yay.
Just kind of walked into that.
So I had fully intended to attend the Skulldog meet and greet. I'm not sure what kept me. Thankfully, I did get to take some pictures of some that were at the previous panel. And I was actually gifted a sticker from one of the furs that was there. She's dressed as Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
And yeah, it's actually represented in her sticker. At least I'm fairly certain her pronouns are or she, her. They were definitely very femininely dressed, and like I said, they were dressed as Alice. Hopefully that's not too washed out there. I'll try to take pictures of this for Twitter as well.
Sure.
So I don't believe I got to check out Cartooning 101, but I would have liked to. I did end up going to Junior's Past the End game show. Though sadly I didn't get to participate.
Yeah, I hung out at that one too.
But I had a lot of fun watching it and took pictures of all the panelists.
I sat on the floor.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of lag. There was a few chairs that had been moved up front for contestants.
Yeah.
So we didn't have all the chairs, and then
I wish they had the people organizing this could have put more chairs in the room.
Chairs in the corner, you know. But then it ended up so many people showed up. It ended up being a standing room only towards the end, unless you were lucky to get there early enough. And he said it was the first time that's happened. And it's last year there was extra room. This year, nope.
So I know Azurean attended the Art of Yo and got herself an awesome new yo-yo.
Yeah. I learned how to properly yo-yo, the proper positioning. Some of which I knew, but it's good to have a refresher. Make sure you have your wing this way and not the other way. And they tell us how to walk the dog and rock the baby. Or rock the cradle of love. And it was neat. I wasn't the greatest. They were having a competition. Like let's see who could walk the dog the furthest. So let's see who could do the most cradle rocks. And I was like, I can barely do it. What am I doing? I'm not going to... So I just practiced the whole time. No, it ended up being quite a bit of fun.
So is there any other panels you remember doing on Friday, or...?
I don't remember.
Oh.
It was all a blur. I mean, I did the Past the End. I was there. I mean, that was the only one I really remember. I don't remember what else was on Friday.
Okay. So anyway, lastly, for the night, the 18 Plus Magic Mystery Loot Brawl, which I was finally able to attend. It was a lot of fun. It was quite interesting, and thankfully, there's training after. So after the game was over, I ended up with some interesting things, and I'm glad I got to keep. Sadly, nothing I can share in this video.
Ah.
So...
Yeah, I think I just walked around for a while after that and then just hung out in the room and had snacks and drinks.
I think that was also... Did you get the pizza on Friday?
Oh, was it Friday? Yeah.
I think it was.
It's the Friday or Saturday?
Or maybe it was Saturday.
It might have been Friday. I don't know, but I remember I ordered a pizza.
That was probably why I didn't end up attending something, because I was like, you know what, I'm hungry, I want to just eat.
Yeah, then I ordered a pizza through DoorDash, which I haven't used in a very long time, and the pizza looked like it had been held sideways in the box. It looked like a slice was missing because all the slices had slid out of place and one was underneath the other, and it was like definitely pressed up against the lid as well. Yeah.
Not one of those little plastic tables.
But you know what? The pizza was delicious.
Yeah, it still tasted good despite how it looked.
I wish they gave me the option to leave, or I have been paying more attention and didn't leave a tip and waited to get the food. But I paid for the tip right off the bat. And I was like, this is not tip worthy.
Yeah.
But whatever. It was delicious pizza.
It was definitely the most meal we had until after the convention, I'd say.
Yeah.
Although we did have stuff to eat. We did bring some snacks and stuff.
Yeah. I ate a lot of the same thing every day.
Yeah. Oh, we did have that brunch the next day.
The next
so
day
we'll have that as well. But anyhow, I think that's gonna do it for the video talking about Thursday and Friday. We'll see you in tomorrow's video where we talk about what happened on Saturday.
It was all terrible. Not really.
So happy Birthday Friday!
Happy Birthday Friday!
See you tonight on Azurean's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/transientplayer.
Yeah, not sure what we're doing. Probably some Wario Land 2 and some other random fun. Maybe Sakanka will be there and we'll open up a belated Christmas gift. Bye!
Bye!